We are back with race number 5, and this will be on the Honeydome, which is actually a track created by our very own racer Bois. So could this give Bois another advantage? After winning the last race and actually winning the first race of the season, Bois is currently in the lead with 12 points. So this track is a smaller circuit which will have 10 laps for the race. Starts with a simple bend, goes into a split section here for an S-bend. Down straight into a hairpin, after hairpin, after hairpin, after hairpin. So 4 hairpins there. Down to a little chicane into a bridge, a glass bridge. Also there are some potential bumps here that could cause a bit of slowdown maybe. Round here, a little bump off there, curb to around here and back down to the finish line, which will be at the bottom of the ladder. And of course we have a ladder in this race. And we know what happens with ladders, this can really switch up the placements and make things very close. So this should be a bit of a closer race than the last race. I mean, as an assumption, it might not be. Someone may make a breakaway. So without any further ado, let's get the marbles into the race. So we have the same people as last time, all lined up here and ready to go for the final race of the day. So lights are all going red. And it's green and off they go. All staying relatively close in their positions. It'll all be about the entry onto this first corner. King Budo trying to jump to the lead, they're getting knocked, actually jumping over a couple of marbles here just to take that lead again. Budo coming in strong, as I said in the last one. Budo was just warming up for this second race of the day. King Barto taking the lead from the get-go. Budo in second, School of Thugs in third, Shady getting knocked about but taking fourth. Wood trying to take the inside line, potentially taking the positions away, taking third, up into third, gaining good positions there. School of Thugs in fourth, with Magic Monkey just behind in fifth, Mario in sixth. They're coming down to the first of the hairpins. So also the inside line isn't the best here, it causes a few bumps, slowing people down. Which means King Barto, followed by Budo, closely followed by Wood. Bit of a gap back then to Mario, Magic Monkey and School of Thugs. And then Logan, Stanky, Side Effects, T-Dub, Shady, Nick, Jake, Skyline, Cheese, Ryder, Bois, sitting further back this time at the start, James and Space Egg. King Barto trying to hold this top spot after the disaster that happened in the last race. Clearly after that DNF on the final section, King Barto is trying to make back some points. Budo also, after the last race not going quite to plan, trying to make some points here. Wood actually getting the overtake here for second place. Might be able to get a fly through past Barto. No, King Barto gets the block. But Wood is right on the tail. Mario sneaking through the outside of Budo. Budo's lost a bit of time there. This is not good. Wood actually getting past King Barto there. They are side by side. Mario taking the third spot. Budo fourth. Logan getting knocked backwards there. Magic taking the fifth. Side Effects taking 6th, closely followed by Stanky and T-Dub. Shady, School of Thugs, both side by side. School of Thugs taking that position and knocking T-Dubs and going for the overtake. Everyone very closely tied together here. So go down to the ladder. So let's see what happens with the ladder. Wood gets a bounce here, which means King Barto could get in. King Barto hugging the ladder there. A knock by Mario, a few knocks there, but managing to stay on the ladder. This does mean there are 4 neck and neck for that top spot though. So we speed up a little bit as everyone piles in. So first place we'll be fighting for, we have Wood, King Barto, Mario, and Budo. On the road just below we have Side Effects, Shady, T-Dub, Nick, Jake, and Logan. Then we have Magic, School of Thugs, Stanky, James, Skyline, and Space Egg, and then at the back, Bwur, Cheese, and Ryder. So everyone very tightly packed together here as they go up the ladder. Still all to play for. The top 4 very close together. It'll all be down to who gets off this ladder first. It looks like the inside line is going to be Wood and King Barto, as the outside would be Mario and Budo, as they drop down into that first section. Wood takes the lead, Budo taking second, Mario and King Barto fighting for third, Mario pushing King Barto out of the way to take that third spot as they rush down here. Let's slow down a little bit, see what's going on. King Barto hitting Budo there as Mario's in the second place. Wood getting a bad bounce there, meaning Mario can take the outside, T-Dub going across and bouncing into King Barto. Everyone tightly packed together again. Mario Hunter trying to make a break into the lead. Wood in second place. Budo trying to gain that second place from third. King Barto with a bad bounce there, meaning T-Dub gets the overtake. Then it's King Barto, Shady, Nick, Logan, School of Thugs. Who have we got in between? Side Effects, Magic Monkey, Skyline, James, Space Egg, Jake, Bwur, Ryder, Cheese, and Stanky. Mario trying to make a break here, trying to make some time in first. Wood and Budo both competing for the second spot as Budo gets a good run down there, but will it be enough? No, blocked out by Wood. Budo getting blocked out there. It's all about this bounce here though. Wood gets a better bounce than Mario, meaning Wood gets back into the first spot. Mario in second, Budo in third, T-Dub fourth, King Barto fifth, just in the points. Logan sixth, Side Effects seventh. Although it's very close here, a lot of dodgy bounces, meaning a lot of positions switching around. King Barto has a group of people on his tail. As they go into the ladder, it looks like everyone's going to get held up here. King Barto able to get on that spot. Magic also jumping on, so we now have 5. The top 5 are all side by side for that first spot. And we actually have nearly a full ladder area here on the one below. So it's all still very close on lap 3. As we make our way to the top of the ladder, we'll speed up the time a bit here and see who makes the best getaway once they reach the top. So they drop down, Magic Monkey with a bad bounce, King Barto and Wood racing down, Budo hot on the tail. Budo with a bounce hitting Mario. Wood and King Barto side by side. King Barto gets a bad bounce there, meaning Wood can make some time up in the first spot. Mario getting slowed down a bit. Budo also losing some time, meaning Mario can make the overtake. Bad hit there though. Budo securing that third spot. Wood flying away with that first spot. King Barto trying to chase down from second. Budo trying to chase King Barto for that second spot. Gaining time on these hairpins. Bit of a slow exit there though, as Mario in 4th, Magic in 5th, Logan 6th, and James in 7th, all close together. This is going to be a very close battle for the points. Mario gets a slow bounce there. Logan as well, I mean Magic gains some place. Wood going down, bounce there, but getting pushed by King Barto, meaning Wood actually secures the first place on the ladder. King Barto and Budo side by side for second. And the 4th spot is going to be competed by 4 different players here. Or 4 different racers, I should say. So we have Mario, T-Dub, Side Effects, and James side by side, playing for that 4th spot. Then just below we have Logan, Magic, School of Thugs, Stanky, Space Egg, and Nick. And thank you for the follow, Muffin the Bunny. You will be our 20th marble into the races. Unfortunately though, this is the last race of the day. However, you will be entered into the next race on the next stream. You'll be the 20th marble, meaning you will get an exclusive blue skin, just like you see on Mario, T-Dub, Stanky, and Nick. And that'll be the last of the exclusive follower skins. So Wood taking a good run down that first part, King Barto in second, Bido in third, a bad bounce for Bido, meaning a bit of time loss. Mario Hunter, Side Effects, T-Dub, and James. Side Effects losing 2 spots there to T-Dub and James. James with a bad bounce, meaning Side Effects takes it back. Also taking the spot back from T-Dub, but T-Dub is not going to give it up that easy. Logan then flying through as well, hitting the back of T-Dub. It's very close back there. All fighting to get into the points. Wood still holding first, King Barto just behind, Budo trying to make up some time as well in third, Mario in fourth, Logan currently in fifth, T-Dub and James hot on Logan's tail. Side Effects, Magic, Space Egg, Nick, Jake, Cheese, School of Thugs, Stanky, Shady, Boer, Ryder and Skyline at the back. So go back down to the ladder. Wood hits a big bounce there, meaning King Barto could come in, but King Barto also bounces out, missing out on that spot, meaning King Barto and Budo are neck and neck again on the ladder. King Barto on the inside route again though. King Barto really trying to fight Budo off for this second spot as we are halfway through the race. Then we have James and T-Dub side by side, looking for that 4th position. Mario Hunter, 1 spot out of the points, currently in the 6th spot. Then we have Logan, Cheese and Jake on the next bit down. Nick, Pua, Magic Monkey, School of Thugs, Space Egg, Ryder, Shady, Skyline, Stanky and Side Effects. Still very close together. We are only halfway through the race, so things can still change. As they come up to the top of the ladder here. Wood's going to get the inside, King Barto's going to be following that inside lane as well. Budo taking the outside route. Let's see what happens down the straight here. King Barto getting a better run down. Budo getting a bounce, trying to gain some speed on King Barto, but doesn't like it's going to happen. King Barto getting a much better exit there. Actually gaining some time on Wood, trying to take that first spot. Budo taking the inside through there, but losing time on the exit. 2 bounces here, they're going to be bad, meaning Budo is going to catch up, which means it's all to play for the top 3, going for first. And then James in 4th, T-Dub trying to get in, but hitting the back of James, holding T-Dub in 5th, Mario in 6th, then we've got Logan coming through, Jake and Cheese. So they're starting to separate up a bit here. Woods closely followed by King Barto. Bit of a gap back to Budo. And a gap back to James and T-Dub fighting for a position there. As King Barto makes the overtake, as Wood gets a really bad bounce there, meaning Budo can also come in, getting the bump on Wood. King Barto with a bounce there, slowing them down. The top 3 are very close this race. King Barto getting the better run down here. Wood also getting back past Budo. All that fighting has made T-Dub catch up as well. James just behind. What will happen to the ladder? Has it been timed? King Barto times it perfectly and gets straight onto the ladder. Wood trying to jump on as well, but unfortunately it's going to be pushed down, meaning Wood, Budo and James are fighting for second place off the ladder. T-Dub on the next bit down. Mario and Logan side by side. Jake trying to get in there, but too quick, meaning a bounce back. So Jake, School of Thugs and Cheese, Space Egg, Nick, Worse side effects and Skyline, and someone has been knocked off here. Ryder knocked off the side. I think that was by Magic Monkey. We may have to see that again at some point. But it looks like Ryder did get knocked off by Magic Monkey. If someone can get a clip of that, we can see it in the highlights after the races are finished. Let's see what exactly happened there. If you're not already in the Discord link should be in the chat. Alongside the YouTube link. So make sure you join our Discord. There's a lot of activity in there. If you're a racer, you also get a chance to change your skin over there, as we are now bringing in a system for that. And we'll also have the highlights potentially posted in there as well, and on YouTube at some point. So King Barto takes the inside lane off this start. James, Wood and Budo side by side, all fairly evenly matched here. James bouncing off to the inside, making the overtake on Wood, but losing time on the exit, meaning Wood and Budo are making time here, but James going to take the inside lane down here, but unfortunately getting a bad bounce, losing some speed. King Barto flying away with the lead currently. Budo and Wood, bad bounce off the exit there. It's the downside of taking that lane. I mean, James actually gets past Wood but collides with Budo. Budo holding that second spot. T-Dub coming through with the 5th spot. Then Logan and Mario. Mario with a really bad bounce there actually for the outside lane. Jake coming through, getting bumped. I mean, Jake is now right on the tail of Mario. School of Thugs just behind and Cheese behind them. Space Egg coming through quite quick. Followed by Nick, Skyline, Bwur and Side Effects. Side Effects making the pass on Bwur. Skyline ahead of Nick. King Barto making him run away there. James getting the overtake on Budo. T-Dub just behind Budo. T-Dub actually getting past Budo. Budo getting hold up there. Wood coming through. Also getting held up. Logan overtaking Wood. King Barto meanwhile going onto the ladder on lap 7. Get a smooth entry on the ladder. This is a very good lead. Oh, a bad bounce for both T-Dub and James, meaning King Barto gap just gets bigger. Budo forcing his way on as well, meaning T-Dub, Budo and James will be fighting for second. Logan now entering the ladder for that 5th spot. Wood, Mario both going on together. Unfortunately, Jake and School of Thugs couldn't make it onto that part of the ladder. We'll make it onto the next one with Space Egg and Cheese. Nick coming in here. Side Effects as well. Will they get on? No, neither of them do. Meaning Skyline, Magic and Bwur all come for a catch up. Magic and Bwur both getting bounced back, meaning they don't make it on. Meaning Shady can catch up with them. Shady not making it on with them though. Bwur and Magic Monkey side by side. Shady through. Stanky not making it on with Shady. Going to be on the next bit down. And of course Ryder is unfortunately all the way over there off the track and will be DNFing in this race. So we speed up time as they come up here. I'm also going to grab a drink. Okay, it's a bit better, my voice is getting a bit dry there. So King Barto at the top of the ladder here. Good gap into first. Using the inside lane again, it seems to be the preferred route of King Barto and it is working very well for them. Wood actually with the fastest lap. Wood seems to be very good at getting fastest laps currently. I think I'm correct in saying that Wood has had 2 of the fastest laps of the track so far. This could be a 3rd. So we have James, T-Dub and Budo coming down very close together, fighting for 2nd spot. James and T-Dub taking the same route. Bad bounce by James though. T-Dub hitting James, giving them a bit of a boost on the exit. Budo taking the route that is going to lose some time. Meaning James is holding 2nd, T-Dub holding 3rd, Budo 4th, Logan coming through in 5th, giving Budo a little bump. Yeah, a little tap. Mario hitting the edge, meaning Wood gets the overtake. Space Egg also getting the overtake. Then it's Mario, Jake, and School of Thugs. Meanwhile, King Barto, miles ahead now. King Barto is absolutely flying. James and T-Dub fighting for that second place. Buddo back with Logan. King Barto, meanwhile, bouncing back on the ladder, losing a bit of time there. But gets on, secures that first place onto the ladder on lap 8. T-Dub coming down in second with James behind in third. Buddo losing a spot to Logan. And Wood and Space Egg close together. T-Dub getting knocked there by James, but holding that spot, meaning T-Dub and James will be side by side on the ladder here. Logan and Wood both jump on together, meaning Buddo gets knocked back to be side by side with Space Egg. Then School of Thugs, Mario Hunter, Jake the Snake, Cheese, Side Effects, Skyline, Nick, Magic Monkey, good few bits behind. Stanky leaping in there, then Shady and Boer side by side. So they make their way up the ladder of lap 8. King Barto approaches the top of the ladder here. Inside line once again. Very good exit. A very good first corner. A little bump there, but very smooth run. Keeping that first place time going. James getting a better run away than T-Dub. Trying to make pace on King Barto clearly. T-Dub with a bad bounce there. Logan and Wood competing for the position. Side by side, but Wood's going to take a hit there. Followed by Buddo, then Space Egg and School of Thugs. And Space Egg getting the better line here. Buddo picking that side again, even though it does not pay off when you reach the hairpin. This could be a chance for School of Thugs to get past Buddo, but no, Buddo blocks. Buddo gets the block on School of Thugs. So you have James and Wood very close together there, bit of contact, meaning Wood gets knocked back. King Barto still way off into the lead. T-Dub with a good gap on Logan. Then James, Wood, Space Egg, Buddo, School of Thugs and Mario. King Barto getting onto the ladder once again as we go into lap 9. We have T-Dubs coming down, Logan, James, Wood, Buddo, Space Egg, School of Thugs, Mario. A big gap then to Cheese, Jake and Nick. Meanwhile at the ladder, it looks like T-Dub, James and Logan get on the ladder side by side, really fighting it out for that second position. Buddo, Wood, Space Egg, School of Thugs fighting it out for 5th. They'll be competing for the last spot in the points. Mario Hunter, bit behind. Then Cheese, Nick, Side Effects, and a bit of a gap to Jake, Magic and Stanky side by side, then Skyline, then even bigger gap down to Shady, closely followed by Boer. So we make our way up to the top as King Barto is already getting to the top here. He has a 4-spot gap between first and second. King Barto goes down to the first corner and is clear of the first corner before anyone else has even left the ladder. As going down towards the hairpin as the competition for second place drop off the ladder. T-Dub taking second place, Logan third, James in 4th, very close behind Logan though, trying to fight for that position. T-Dub and Logan taking the slower route, meaning James could get an overtake here if played right. Bit of contact with T-Dub and Logan, meaning Logan will take second place. James coming through here a little bit behind, meaning there's some contact. Buddo, Space Egg, Wood and School of Thugs all taking the quick route down. And so does Mario. Logan, T-Dub and James very close together here, fighting for that second place. And Budo currently holding 5th to gain some points, or to gain a point in the runnings. Space Egg, Wood and School of Thugs chasing him down for that single point. James also getting an overtake on T-Dub. T-Dub losing positions here as Barto's on the ladder for the last lap of the race. Logan currently in 2nd, T-Dub 3rd, James 4th, Wood 5th, Space Egg 6th, School of Thugs 7th, and Budo pushed all the way back to 8th here. But what will happen when we get to the ladder? This could really shake things up. This ladder is probably the most important ladder of this race. The ladder on the last lap. So King Barto with a 1, 2, 3, 4, still a 4 gap, a 4 spot gap from 2nd. Looking very good for King Barto as we go onto this last lap. Logan in 2nd. Then in 3rd we have T-Dub, James, Space Egg and Wood very close together, all competing for the points. School of Thug just outside the points. We'll really have to do something here on the last lap to get into the points. Budo unfortunately dropping quite a few positions. Again, we'll have to do a lot to get back up into the points on this last lap. Then it's Mario, Cheese, Nick, Side Effects, Jake, Magic, Skyline, Stanky, Shady and Bois. As we go up to the top, King Barto already making their way down. Logan now coming over the top. And the fight for 3rd and all the points. It looks like T-Dub is making a break for it. James slightly behind. Let's see what happens on the first corner bounce. Wood trying to get past Space Egg but not quite making it. T-Dub taking the better line here. Space Egg and Wood on the worst line. And James also on the better line. Space Egg and Wood fighting each other there, losing time with the contact. T-Dub takes that 3rd spot. Wood actually getting hit by James to take 4th. That also meant James stayed out of the points here. Then followed by School of Thugs, Budo and Mario. King Barto way off in the lead still. Logan 2nd, T-Dub 3rd, Wood 4th, Space Egg 5th, James 6th. As we go down to the finishing line to watch King Barto come down the final straight of this race. And King Barto takes the win. 1st place here at the Honeydome. Logan coming down as well. It looks like Wood may be securing that fastest lap. No points for that, but it is a fastest lap. Logan securing 2nd place. T-Dub getting 3rd, Wood 4th, Space Egg 5th, and James just outside of the points on the final rundown. Then we have School of Thug, Budo and Mario Hunter. And Cheese coming through to take the last spot of the top 10. Then we have Nick, Side Effects, Jake and Magic. As we wait for all the rest to finish. So with all the racers crossing the line and the DNF for Ryder, the points are in. So King Barto has finished in first and gets to 6 points. Logan in second with 4. T-Dub in third with 3. Wood in fourth with 2. And James in, Space Egg in fifth with 1. Okay, all the results have been calculated. And here they are. Here are the standings after the last race of the day. So, Boer still holding the lead with 12 points. Budo holding second with 9. Side Effects third with 8th. Drawing with King Barto now. Then we have Logan with 7 points. Magic Monkey and Wood with 6 points. Shady with 4 points. Drawing with Jake, Mario and Space Egg. Cheese and T-Dub with 3 points. And Stanky with 2. And the rest have 0. So a good race for King Barto here today on the second track. Bumping up to third after a terrible ending to the first track of the day. So be sure if you're watching this on Twitch, go and check out the Discord if you're not already over there. A lot of discussion goes on over there to do with the races, a lot of activity. Also go check out the YouTube channel. If you ever miss any or want to rewatch any, you can watch them over there. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you follow on Twitch for your chance to become one of the racers and to watch these races live. So that is all the races for today. The Discord link will be in the chat. I'll get it posted just in 1 second. I think King Barto should now be able to actually post the links. I think it was King Barto that tried it last time and ended up getting silenced for it. But yes, it should be in the stream chat somewhere, the link to the Discord. So with the races over for today and those being the leaderboard standings, that is all for today's stream. Some very exciting races, and I'll see you all next time.